Every business wants growth, but true growth does not begin with marketing campaigns or bigger teams or new software. It begins with culture. Culture is the invisible current that shapes how your team thinks, responds, and performs. It determines whether your business reacts to opportunities or creates them. At Instant Impact Systems, we believe that culture is not built on slogans or meetings. It is built through systems. Because systems are what make values visible and behaviors consistent. A sales-driven culture is not about pressure or persuasion. It is about clarity, alignment, and repeatable excellence. When culture and systems move together, growth stops being an accident and starts becoming a pattern. Many business owners think of sales culture as pushy or aggressive, but a true sales-driven culture looks very different. It is defined by responsiveness, by consistency, by accountability, and by a focus on client value above all else. A sales-driven culture is one where every lead is treated with urgency, every opportunity is tracked, and every client feels seen. It is not about closing more deals. It is about creating more trust. That trust is what drives revenue that lasts. Culture becomes powerful when it is repeatable, and repeatability only exists when systems support it. Most leaders tell their teams to follow up faster or stay consistent, but words without structure fade. Without systems, your culture depends on motivation, not momentum. 1 week performance is strong, the next it slips. Some leads get immediate follow-up, while others fall through the cracks. Some clients receive thank you messages, while others never hear back. That inconsistency kills progress. It confuses your team and weakens trust. You cannot build a strong culture on reminders alone. You need structure that reinforces it automatically. That is what turns intention into action and effort into results. Systems make culture tangible. They transform what you want your team to do into what they do naturally. Instead of reminding staff to follow up, automated workflows send messages instantly. Instead of asking technicians to track jobs manually, CRM pipelines update automatically. Instead of relying on memory for reviews, requests are triggered right after every completed service. This is where culture becomes sustainable. Because when the right systems are in place, the right actions become the default. Your team no longer works in reaction mode. They operate in rhythm. Systems do not replace people. They free people to perform at their best. Every sales-driven culture runs on 5 key systems. The first is speed to lead. This is the foundation of responsiveness. Automated responses to calls, forms, and ads ensure that every new inquiry receives attention within minutes. Speed becomes part of your brand. The second is multi-channel follow-up. Text, email, and call sequences ensure that no opportunity is left behind. Your system does the remembering, and your team simply shows up to close the conversation. The third is pipeline visibility. Every lead moves through clear stages: new, contacted, booked, or closed. Everyone knows exactly where opportunities stand, creating accountability that feels empowering instead of pressured. The fourth is reputation and referrals. Every completed job triggers a thank you message, a review request, and a referral invitation. This reinforces a culture where service and sales are connected, not separate. And the fifth is performance dashboards. Real-time data shows response times, conversion rates, and revenue trends. This clarity aligns your leadership team and inspires improvement through visibility. These systems work together to build a culture where excellence is automatic. We have seen this framework reshape businesses across the country. An HVAC company installed a speed-to-lead system. Their average response time dropped from hours to minutes. Clients noticed, and conversions jumped by 35%. More importantly, their team began to view instant response as standard. A roofing company automated its CRM follow-ups and doubled its close rate in 6 months. The culture shifted from chasing opportunities to managing them with precision. A med spa added review automation after appointments. The result was dozens of new 5-star reviews, a stronger reputation, and a team that became deeply invested in client experience. A chiropractic office used care reminders to encourage repeat visits. Their retention rates climbed, and staff began to value long-term relationships over one-time visits. These changes were not the result of more effort. They were the result of alignment culture guided by systems. Culture begins with leadership. Leaders set the tone. They model the standards they want their teams to uphold. They use the systems themselves. When leaders prioritize speed, consistency, and accountability, those values take root at every level. Leadership becomes less about direction and more about demonstration. A sales-driven culture thrives when systems support its people. It grows when automation handles the routine so the team can focus on relationships. And it endures because structure creates stability. At Instant Impact Systems, we help service businesses install the frameworks that make this possible. We turn chaos into clarity, effort into efficiency, and culture into a living part of your business strategy. If you are ready to build a business where every lead is valued, every opportunity is pursued, and every client feels cared for, it starts with leadership. Culture is not what you say, it is what your systems do. Build a culture that sells because it serves. Lead with systems, not luck. Book your impact strategy session today and let us show you how to build a sales-driven culture that transforms your team, strengthens your client experience, and scales your business with confidence.